My son, my daughter, I see you there heartbroken. I know someone broke your trust. I know you were betrayed by the one you loved most, the one you trusted most, and now you're afraid to trust again. I see how you've closed yourself off, how you've built walls around your heart, how you always look at people expecting them to hurt you again. I understand, my son. I truly understand your pain. Do you know that I too have been betrayed? Yes, I have. By those I loved, by those I chose, by those who walked with me. Judas kissed me on the cheek and betrayed me. Peter denied me 3 times. The disciples fled when I needed them most. I know exactly how you feel right now, but listen carefully to what I'm going to tell you. The betrayal you suffered does not define who you are. It does not determine your future. It does not have the power to destroy your capacity to love and trust again, because I am here to restore what was broken in you. I know you're scared. I know you're thinking, how can I trust again? How can I open my heart again? I understand that fear, my son. But I want you to know one thing. I will never betray you. I will never abandon you. I will never let you down. When everyone failed you, I remained faithful. When everyone abandoned you, I stayed by your side. When everyone judged you, I loved you unconditionally. And that's how it will always be, because I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. I see your pain. I see how you cry in secret. I see how you wonder if it's worth trying again. And I'm here to tell you that yes, it is worth it. Because I have wonderful plans for your life. Plans that include healthy relationships, true love, and restored trust. You don't have to carry this pain alone. You don't have to pretend you're okay when you're not. You can come to me with your broken heart, your open wounds, your doubts and fears. I will embrace you. I will heal you. I will restore you completely. The betrayal you suffered was real. The pain you feel is valid. But this is not the end of your story. In fact, it is only the beginning of a new chapter, a chapter where I will teach you to trust again, but this time in a wiser, more mature way, more protected by my love. I'm not going to ask you to forget what happened. I'm not going to ask you to pretend it didn't hurt, but I am going to ask you to give me a chance to heal your heart. Give me a chance to show you that there is still goodness in this world. Give me a chance to teach you to see beyond the pain. I know you're afraid of being vulnerable again. I know you think that if you open your heart, you'll get hurt again. But let me tell you a secret. Vulnerability isn't weakness, it's courage. It takes a lot of courage to love after being hurt. It takes a lot of strength to trust after being betrayed. And you have this courage within you because I placed it there. You have this strength because it comes from me. You are not alone on this journey of healing. I am walking beside you every step of the way. I see how you analyze every word people say, how you look for signs of lies, for hints of betrayal, how you protect yourself, keeping your distance even when you want to get closer. I understand this need to protect yourself, but I also want you to know that there is a difference between wisdom and fear. I will teach you this difference. I will give you discernment to recognize genuine people. I will give you wisdom to build healthy relationships. I will give you strength to open up again, but in an intelligent way and protected by my care. You don't need to trust everyone. In fact, I don't want you to. I want you to be wise, to observe, to test people's character before giving your heart away. But I also don't want you to live in isolation, afraid to connect with others. The person who betrayed you doesn't represent all of humanity. There are good people in this world, people who will truly love you, people who will honor your trust. And I will put those people in your path. I will help you recognize them when they appear. But first, I need to heal the wounds in your heart. I need to remove the bitterness that has settled there. I need to remove the fear that is controlling your decisions. I need to restore your ability to see the good in people without losing the wisdom to protect yourself. This healing process won't happen overnight. It will take time. It will require patience. It will require you to trust me, even when you can't trust anyone else. But I promise it's worth it. I promise that in the end, you will be stronger, wiser, and more capable of loving than you've ever been before. So, my son, my daughter, I invite you to begin this journey with me. Let me heal your wounded heart. Let me restore your ability to trust. Let me show you that true love still exists and that you deserve to receive it in abundance. Now that you've allowed me into your wounded heart, I need to tell you something that will change everything. I was there when you were betrayed. I saw everything. I felt your pain as if it were my own. That night, when you discovered the truth, when your world collapsed, when you felt the ground disappear from beneath your feet, I was by your side. I saw your tears falling. I heard your silent screams. I felt your heart breaking into pieces. Do you remember that exact moment when reality hit you in the face, when you realized it was all a lie? I was there, holding you, even though you didn't know it. I was crying along with you, because when my children suffer, I suffer too. Do you know why I allowed this to happen? Not because I wanted to see you suffer, never. I allowed it because I knew that through this pain, you would discover a strength you didn't even know you had. You would discover that you are stronger than you imagine, more resilient than you thought. The person who betrayed you thought they were destroying you. But they didn't know they were dealing with one of my children. They didn't know that you have my strength coursing through your veins. They didn't know that I have plans to transform this pain into power, this wound into wisdom. I see how you still carry this wound. How sometimes out of nowhere the memory returns and hurts as if it were yesterday. How you still wonder where you went wrong, what you could have done differently. Stop it, my son. You did nothing wrong to trust. You did nothing wrong to love. The mistake was made by the person who broke your trust. The mistake was made by the one who chose lies instead of truth. The mistake was made by the one who preferred to hurt you instead of honoring you. You were a victim of someone else's wrong choice. This is not your fault. It never was. But now I want you to understand something important. This pain you feel is not forever. It has an expiration date, and that date is coming to an end, because I am here to heal you completely, to restore every broken piece of your heart. Do you know what I do with the pain of my children? I transform it into wisdom. I transform it into strength. I transform it into compassion for others who go through the same suffering. Their pain will not be wasted. It will have purpose. It will have meaning. One day you will look back and be grateful for having gone through this. Not because it was good to suffer, but because you will see how I used this experience to make you a better person, stronger, wiser, more prepared for the relationships I have in store for you. You will help other people who are going through the same situation. You will be the voice they need to hear. You will be living proof that it is possible to recover. It is possible to trust again. It is possible to be happy after betrayal. But to get there, you need to let me take care of this wound. You need to stop picking at it. You need to stop reliving the pain every day. You need to surrender this hurt to me and let me do my healing work in you. I know it's hard. I know that sometimes it feels like pain is all you have, as if it's part of who you are now. But that's not true. Pain is just a temporary visitor. It's not your identity. It doesn't define who you really are. Your identity is to be my beloved child. Your identity is to be someone I chose, someone I love, someone I have wonderful plans for. Your identity is not the person who was betrayed. Your identity is the person who was restored by God's love. So now, at this moment, I want you to do something for me. I want you to give me this pain. You don't need to be strong. You don't need to pretend you're okay. Just give me this wound and let me take care of it with all my love. Take a deep breath and feel my presence enveloping you like a warm embrace. Feel my love washing over your soul, cleansing every wounded corner of your heart. I am healing you right now as you listen to these words. My peace is descending upon you. From today onward, things will start to change. You will begin to feel a peace you haven't felt in a long time. You will start to smile again, for real. You will begin to believe that better days are coming, because they truly are. I am preparing something beautiful for your life. True relationships, genuine love, people who will value who you are. But first, let me finish this healing work that I began in you. Trust me, my child. I never fail. My son, every tear you shed, I saved. Every night you spent awake thinking about what happened, I was there watching over you. Every time you felt you couldn't go on, I gave you the strength to get up once more. Do you think you cried alone? No, my child, I cried with you. Do you think you suffered alone? No, I suffered alongside you. Because when one of my children is in pain, I feel that pain too. Your heart and mine are connected in a way that you don't yet fully understand. I saw when you tried to pretend you were okay in front of others. I saw when you smiled on the outside while you were dying on the inside. I saw when you said, "I'm fine," when you were actually falling apart. You don't need to pretend with me, my son. With me, you can be real. You know what hurts me the most? It's seeing you blaming yourself. It's seeing you thinking that if things had been different, if you had done something differently, this wouldn't have happened. Stop that right now. The betrayal happened because someone chose to betray, not because you weren't good enough. You are good enough. You always have been. You are worthy of true love, respect, and loyalty. The fact that someone failed to see your worth doesn't diminish who you are. In fact, it says everything about that person's character and nothing about yours. I want you to understand something. You haven't lost your ability to trust. It's still there, inside you. It may be hurt, it may be hidden, but it hasn't died. I'm going to help you find it again, cleanse it, heal it, strengthen it. Trust is like a muscle. When you hurt it, the muscle is weak for a while, but with the right care, with the right exercise, it becomes stronger than it was before. That's what I'm going to do with your ability to trust. It will come back stronger, wiser, more protected. I know you're afraid to try again. I know you think, what if I open up and get hurt again? But let me ask you a question. What if you don't try and lose the love of your life? What if you don't open up and miss out on incredible relationships that I have prepared for you? Fear cannot be your guide, my son. Wisdom can, but fear cannot. I will teach you the difference. I will give you the discernment to know whom to trust and when to trust. I will give you clear signs to recognize genuine people. You will learn to trust gradually. You don't need to give your whole heart away at once. You can go slowly, testing, observing, getting to know. True trust is built over time, with consistency, with actions that confirm the words. I'm preparing you for better relationships than you've ever had. Relationships based on truth, mutual respect and honor. People who will love you for who you are, who will value your trust as the treasure it is. But to receive these people, you need to be healed. You need to have your heart cleansed of bitterness, resentment, and anger. Not because these people don't deserve your anger. They do. But because carrying these feelings is hurting you more than it's hurting them. Bitterness is like poison. You drink it hoping the other person will die, but it's you who is dying. I want to free you from this poison. I want to cleanse your heart of everything that is hurting you, of everything that is preventing you from receiving the love I have prepared. Forgiving doesn't mean saying that what they did to you was right. Forgiving doesn't mean going back to the person who hurt you. Forgiving means freeing yourself from the emotional prison you've created for yourself. It means choosing your peace instead of your pain. I know it's hard to forgive. I know it seems impossible, but I will help you. I will give you the strength you need. I will show you how to forgive without diminishing yourself, how to free yourself without exposing yourself again. Forgiveness is a gift you give yourself. It's the key that unlocks the door to your emotional prison. It's the first step towards your complete restoration. And I will walk with you through this process, step by step, until you are completely free. Your story doesn't end with the betrayal, my son. It has only just begun. The best chapters of your life are yet to come. Beautiful relationships, true love, restored trust, complete happiness. All of this is in your future because I am writing a new story for you. Now that you understand that I am healing your wounds, it's time for me to teach you something new. How to trust in a way that protects your heart without closing it off. Because trusting again doesn't mean being naive again. The confidence you'll have now will be different from what you had before. It will be more mature, wiser, stronger. You will no longer give your heart to just anyone who comes along with pretty words. You will know how to wait, observe, and test. I will give you eyes to see beyond appearances. I will give you ears to listen not only to what people say, but how they say it. I will give you a heart that senses when something is not right, even when everything seems perfect. Do you know the secret? True trust isn't based on promises, it's based on actions. It's not based on pretty words. It's based on consistent behavior. It's not based on feelings. It's based on character proven over time. When someone new enters your life, you'll no longer rush things. You'll observe how that person treats others. You'll see if they keep small promises before believing the big ones. You'll test if they're the same person when no one is watching. I'll show you the signs of a trustworthy person. They will be consistent, the same person today, tomorrow, and always. They will be transparent. They won't hide important things from you. They will be respectful. They will honor your boundaries and your decisions. A trustworthy person won't try to pressure you into trusting them quickly. They'll understand that trust is built slowly. They'll be patient with your healing process. They'll prove through small, consistent actions that they deserve your trust. But while you learn to trust the right people, I want you to practice trusting me. Because I am the only one you can trust completely, without fear, without limits, without reservations. I am your safe harbor as you navigate the waters of human relationships. When you fully trust me, it will become easier to discern whom else you can trust. Because I will guide you. I will give you peace when the person is right and unease when something is wrong. Learn to listen to my voice within you. I know you're afraid of making the same mistake again. I know you think, what if I trust the wrong person again? But let me reassure you, now you have my wisdom, now you have my protection, now you know the signs to watch for. And even if you make a mistake, because you are human and can make mistakes, it won't destroy you like it used to. Because now you know that I am here to heal you whenever you need it. You know that your identity doesn't depend on others, it depends on me. The difference is that now you won't desperately rely on others seeking fulfillment. You will rely on the abundance of my love for you. You won't need the approval of others to feel valuable because you already know that you are valuable to me. This changes everything, my son. When you don't desperately need the love of others, you can better choose who to trust. When you already feel complete in me, you don't accept crumbs of affection. You wait for the true love you deserve. I'm preparing special people to enter your life, people who will understand your journey, people who will respect your process, people who will prove through consistent actions that they deserve a place in your heart. But these people will only appear when you're ready, when you've learned to value yourself, when you've established healthy boundaries, when you know the difference between true love and emotional manipulation. I'm going to teach you how to create boundaries that protect without isolating. Boundaries that say, I respect myself and I expect you to respect me too. Boundaries that allow for gradual intimacy based on earned trust, not empty promises. You will learn to say no to relationships that don't honor you. You will learn to wait for people who value you. You will learn that it's better to be alone and at peace than in a relationship and in conflict. And when the right person comes along, and they will, you'll recognize them. Not because they'll be perfect, but because they'll be real. Not because they'll never let you down, but because when they do, they'll take responsibility and work to earn your trust again. Your ability to trust is being restored right now, stronger, wiser, more protected. You will trust again, my son, but this time you will trust well. My son, now I need to talk about something that is poisoning your heart. bitterness. I know you have every right to be angry. I know you were wronged. But this anger is hurting you more than it is hurting the person who betrayed you. Bitterness is like an emotional cancer. It starts small, but it grows and spreads until it contaminates every area of your life. It changes how you see people, how you see the world, how you see yourself. And I can't allow that to continue. I see how you feed this bitterness every day, how you relive the betrayal in your mind, how you imagine conversations you'll never have, confrontations that will never happen, how you torture yourself thinking about what could have been different. Stop, my son, stop right now. That person who betrayed you doesn't deserve even a second more of your thoughts. They don't deserve the space they're occupying in your mind. They don't deserve the power you're giving them over your emotions. Every time you think of her with anger, you are giving her control over your day. Every time you relive the pain, you are allowing her to hurt you again. Every time you feed the resentment, you are choosing the poison instead of the cure. I want to free you from this. I want to cleanse your heart of all this toxicity. I want you to be free to love again, to trust again, to be happy again. But for that to happen, you need to let me uproot this bitterness. Forgiving doesn't mean saying that what they did to you was right. Forgiving doesn't mean pretending it didn't hurt. Forgiving doesn't mean going back to the person who hurt you. Forgiving means choosing your freedom instead of your emotional prison. When you forgive, you're not doing a favor for the person who hurt you. You're doing yourself a favor. You're freeing yourself from the invisible chains that bind you to the past. You're choosing your future instead of remaining trapped in pain. I know it seems impossible to forgive. I know you think, how can I forgive something so terrible? But I'm not asking you to do this alone. I will help you. I will give you the strength you need. I will do through you what you cannot do alone. Forgiveness is a process, not an event. You don't need to wake up tomorrow feeling love for the person who betrayed you. You just need to start by choosing not to feed the anger anymore, choosing not to relive the pain anymore, choosing to surrender that person to me and focus on your future. I will take care of justice, my son. I will take care of the consequences. It is not your responsibility to punish those who hurt you. Your responsibility is to heal, to restore yourself, to prepare yourself for the blessings I have prepared for you. As long as you remain trapped in bitterness, you cannot receive the new things I want to give you. It's like trying to fill a glass that's already full of dirty water. First, you need to empty it before you can fill it with clean water. I need to empty your heart of bitterness to fill it with love. I will teach you how to transform your pain into purpose. Your experience will help others who are going through the same situation. Your healing will be a testament to my restorative power. Your victory will inspire others not to give up. But for that to happen, you need to let go of the bitterness. You need to choose healing instead of the wound. You need to choose the future instead of the past. You need to choose my peace instead of your pain. Right now, as you listen to these words, I'm removing layers of bitterness from your heart. I'm cleansing every corner contaminated by resentment. I'm washing your soul with my love and my peace. Take a deep breath and feel this cleansing happening. Feel how your heart is becoming lighter. Feel how the anger is losing its power. Feel how peace is taking the place of pain. This is my work of restoration happening in you. From this day forward, every time bitterness tries to return, you will immediately give it to me. You will no longer feed it. You will no longer give it room to grow. You will choose my peace, my healing, my love. Your heart is being prepared to receive new and beautiful things. Healthy relationships, true love, genuine joy. But these things can only enter a clean, healed heart, free from the bitterness of the past. Trust me, my child. I am doing something new in you. Something beautiful is rising from the ashes of your pain. Your best story is yet to come. My child, while I heal your heart and remove bitterness, I am also working elsewhere. I am preparing the right people to enter your life, people who will honor your trust, people who will value who you are. Do you think that while you were suffering, I was standing still. No, my son. I was moving pieces on the chessboard of life. I was preparing encounters. I was shaping hearts. I was aligning destinies so that in due time, the right people would cross your path. These people I am preparing for you are different. They understand the value of trust because they too have been hurt. They know how to treat a wounded heart because they too have had their hearts broken. They will love you with care, with patience, with wisdom. They won't try to rush you. They won't get annoyed by your healing time. They won't minimize your pain or tell you to get over it quickly. They will understand that true relationships are built slowly, with trust earned day by day. I'm teaching these people to love you the way you need to be loved. I'm showing them how to be patient with your process. I'm preparing them to be different from those who hurt you. They will prove through their actions that they deserve a place in your heart. But you know what's most beautiful? These people are also being healed by me. They are also learning to trust again. They are also being freed from the wounds of the past. When you meet, it will be a meeting of restored hearts, not broken hearts. That makes all the difference, my son. When two healed people meet, they don't try to use each other to fill voids. They complement each other from abundance, not lack. They love each other because they choose to love, not because they desperately need to be loved. I know you sometimes wonder if it's worth waiting, if it wouldn't be easier to settle for whoever comes along. But I don't want you to settle for crumbs when I have a feast prepared for you. The wrong people will continue to appear in your life. People who will try to take advantage of your vulnerability. People who will make empty promises. People who will repeat the same patterns as those who hurt you. But now you have my wisdom to recognize them and walk away. You'll know when the right person comes along. Not because they'll be perfect, nobody's perfect, but because they'll be real. They'll be consistent. They'll respect you. They'll understand that trust is earned, not demanded. The right person won't try to convince you with pretty words. They'll win you over with consistent actions. They won't promise the moon on the first date. They'll prove their character through small, everyday gestures. She will listen to you when you talk about your pain without trying to minimize it or compare it to her own. She will respect your boundaries without questioning or pressuring you. She will understand that you need time and will gladly give you that time, not impatiently. And you know what else? When that person comes along, you won't feel that desperate anxiety you felt before. You won't feel like you need to prove yourself or win their love. You'll feel peace. You'll feel like you can be yourself without fear of judgment. This is true love, my son. It's not that desperate passion that keeps you awake at night. It's that deep peace that lets you sleep soundly knowing you are loved for who you are, not for who you pretend to be. I'm preparing you to recognize this love when it arrives. I'm teaching you the difference between passion and love, between neediness and choice, between necessity and desire. You will no longer confuse intensity with intimacy. Meanwhile, enjoy this time alone with me. Let me complete you. Let me heal you completely. Let me prepare you to be the best version of yourself. Because when you are complete in me, you will attract people who are also complete. Don't rush, my son. The best things in life take time to mature. Good wine needs to age. Diamonds need pressure and time. And true love needs hearts that are prepared, healed, and restored. Trust in my timing. Trust in my process. Trust in my plans. I'm never late, never early. I always arrive at the right time with the right people, with the right love for you. My son, now that you understand that I am preparing the right people for you, I need to teach you how to recognize them when they appear. Because true love has specific signs, marks that only those who know my heart can identify. The first sign is peace. When the right person is in your life, you will feel peace in their presence. Not that desperate excitement that leaves you anxious, not that passion that keeps you awake at night with worry, but a deep peace, as if you had arrived home after a long journey. The second sign is consistency. The right person will be the same person today, tomorrow, and always. They won't have two personalities, one when they're happy and another when they're stressed. They won't treat you well in front of others and badly when you're alone. They will be genuine in all situations. The third sign is respect. She will respect your boundaries without questioning. She will respect your healing time without pressuring you. She will respect your decisions even when she disagrees. She will understand that respect is the foundation of any healthy relationship. The fourth sign is transparency. She won't hide important things from you. She won't have secret conversations that make you uncomfortable. She won't behave in ways that raise suspicion. She will be open, honest, and clear about her intentions. The fifth sign is patience. She will understand that you need time to fully trust her. She won't get annoyed by your insecurities. She won't say, "You need to get over this right away." She will walk at your pace, giving you security every step of the way. The sixth sign is how she treats other people. Observe how she speaks to waiters, how she treats people who can't do anything for her, how she behaves when she thinks no one is watching. True character is revealed in these small situations. The seventh sign is that she will encourage you to grow, but will never try to change you. She will accept you for who you are today, while inspiring you to be the best version of yourself. She won't make a list of things you need to change to be worthy of her love. But I will also give you warning signs to recognize who you should avoid. If someone pressures you to trust quickly, walk away. If someone gets annoyed by your precautions, walk away. If someone tries to isolate you from your friends and family, walk away immediately. If someone makes you feel like you constantly need to prove yourself, that's not the right person. If someone minimizes your pain or says you're being dramatic, that person doesn't understand you. If someone promises the moon but doesn't keep small promises, don't trust their big ones. I will give you the intuition to sense when something is not right. Learn to listen to that voice inside you that says something is strange. Don't ignore your instincts to please someone. Don't downplay your concerns to avoid conflict. The right person will want you to trust your instincts. They will want you to feel safe. They will make sure to clear up any misunderstandings. They will work to earn your trust, not demand blind faith from you, and you know how you'll be absolutely sure. You'll be able to be completely yourself in her presence. You won't feel like you need to pretend to be someone you're not. You won't be afraid to show your vulnerabilities. You'll feel accepted, valued, loved for who you truly are. When that person appears, you will understand why all the other relationships didn't work out. You will see that I was protecting you, preparing you, saving you for something much better. You will be grateful for every no you received because they brought you to the right yes. Don't be afraid to have high standards, my son. Don't be afraid to wait for someone who truly deserves you. You weren't created to settle for crumbs of love. You were created to be loved abundantly, respectfully, faithfully. I'm giving you these signs because I love you too much to let you fall into the same trap again. I want you to recognize true love when it arrives. I want you to have the confidence to say yes to those who deserve it and no to those who don't. Trust in my wisdom, my child. Trust in my discernment working through you. When you are in doubt, ask me. I will always give you clarity. I will always show you the right path. My son, now I want you to understand something powerful. The pain you went through was not in vain. I am transforming every tear into wisdom, every wound into strength, every disappointment into discernment. You are no longer the same person you were before the betrayal. You are much stronger. Before you trusted with the heart of a child, pure, innocent, without malice. And that was beautiful, but it also made you vulnerable. Now you have the purity of heart combined with the wisdom of experience. You can love deeply without being naive. The wisdom you've gained is a gift not everyone possesses. You've learned to read between the lines. You've developed the intuition to sense when something isn't right. You've gained the ability to see beyond appearances. This is an emotional superpower that will protect you forever. You now know the difference between pretty words and consistent actions. You know that empty promises make noise, but true love is shown in silence through daily actions. You've learned that character is revealed under pressure, not easily. This experience taught you to value your own company. You discovered that you can be happy alone, that you don't need someone to complete you. And that changes everything, because now when you choose to be with someone, it will be by choice, not out of desperate need. You've developed healthy boundaries. Before, you might have accepted anything to avoid being alone. Now you know it's better to be alone and at peace than in a relationship and in conflict. You've learned to say no to what doesn't serve you. Your capacity for forgiveness has deepened. Not because you've become weak, but because you've understood that forgiveness is an act of strength, not weakness. You've learned that holding a grudge is like holding on to hot coals, hoping to burn someone else. You're the one who gets burned. You have gained compassion for others who go through the same pain. Your experience has given you a heart that understands, ears that listen without judgment, words that heal because they come from someone who truly knows what it is to suffer. You have become an instrument of healing in my hands. Your faith grew stronger. When everything crumbled around you, you discovered that I remained steadfast. When people failed you, you learned that I never fail. Your trust in me became unshakable because it was tested in the fire of adversity. You've learned the difference between being alone and being lonely. Being alone is a healthy choice for those who value themselves. Being lonely is a feeling of emptiness that desperately seeks fulfillment. You chose healthy solitude instead of toxic company. Your self-esteem has been rebuilt on solid foundations. Before, perhaps it depended on the approval of others. Now it is based on my love for you, on your own worth, on your identity as my beloved child. No one can shake that anymore. You've developed patience. Before, perhaps you rushed into relationships for fear of being alone. Now you know how to wait for what's right. You understand that the best things take time to mature. Your capacity to love has been purified. You have learned to love without losing yourself, to give without negating yourself, to care for others without forgetting yourself. You have discovered that true love is not desperate sacrifice, but a conscious choice. You have gained spiritual discernment. Now you can sense when something comes from me and when it comes from other sources. You have learned to hear my voice above all other voices. This will guide you in all the important decisions of your life. All this wisdom you've gained isn't just for you. I will use your experience to help others. Your story of pain and restoration will be a testament to my healing power. You will be a light to those who are still in the darkness of betrayal. People will seek you out because they'll see in you someone who went through the valley and came out on the other side. They'll want to know how you healed, how you learned to trust again, how you found peace after the storm. And you will be able to say, "It was God. He healed me. He restored me. He transformed my pain into wisdom, my wound into strength, my brokenness into breakthrough." Your life will be a living testimony of my restorative love. So don't lament the pain you've endured, my son. Celebrate the wisdom you've gained. Don't regret having trusted. Be proud of having a heart that knows how to love. Now you have the best of both worlds, a pure heart and a wise mind. My son, the time has come for you to understand something fundamental. Your story didn't end with the betrayal. In fact, it has barely begun. What you have experienced so far is only the prologue. The best chapters of your life are yet to come. And I am the author of this new story. I know that sometimes you look back and think you wasted time, that you squandered years of your life on the wrong person. But I want you to see it from a different perspective. Nothing was wasted. Every experience, every pain, every tear was preparation for what is to come. You needed to go through this to become who you are today. You needed this breakdown to discover your strength. You needed this pain to develop compassion. You needed this betrayal to learn to trust wisely. Everything had a purpose in my plan. Now I am turning the page. I am beginning a completely new chapter in your life, a chapter where you are the protagonist, healed, restored, strengthened, a chapter where you are no longer the victim, but the victor. In this new chapter, you will find people who will value you, relationships that will build you up instead of tearing you down, love that will give you peace instead of anxiety, trust that will be honored instead of broken. I am preparing divine encounters for you, people who will cross your path at the exact moment, in the right place, with the right purpose. It won't be a coincidence. It will be my perfect orchestration working in your life. You'll be amazed by the doors I'll open, opportunities you never imagined, relationships that will exceed your expectations, joys that will make you completely forget the pain you've been through. I specialize in transforming sad endings into glorious new beginnings. But to receive all of this, you need to definitively close the previous chapter. You need to stop rereading the painful pages. You need to stop trying to understand why things happened the way they did. You need to accept that that chapter is over. Some people get stuck in the chapter of pain forever. They keep telling the same story of betrayal, reliving the same hurt, feeding the same bitterness. They become prisoners of their own past, but that won't be their destiny. You will be different. You will be an example of overcoming adversity. You will show the world that it's possible to get up after falling. It's possible to trust after being betrayed. It's possible to love after being hurt. Your life will inspire others not to give up. In this new chapter, you will discover versions of yourself you didn't even know existed. You will discover hidden talents. You will discover dormant dreams. You will discover a strength you never imagined you had. The person who betrayed you thought they were destroying you, but in reality they freed you. They freed you from a relationship that wasn't the best I had for you. They freed you to receive something much better. They did you a favor without knowing it. Now you are free to receive the love you truly deserve. Free to build relationships based on truth. Free to be loved for who you really are, not for who someone wants you to be. I will give you relationships where you can be vulnerable without fear, where you can show your imperfections without being judged, where you can grow without being criticized, where you can be yourself without having to pretend. This new chapter will be marked by authenticity. You will no longer accept superficial relationships. You will no longer pretend to be someone you're not to please someone. You will attract people who love you for your truth, not for your performance. You'll discover that when you're genuine, you attract genuine people. When you're real, you attract real people. When you value yourself, you attract people who value you. It's a spiritual law that never fails. I'm preparing you to be the protagonist of your own story, not a supporting character in someone else's. You will make decisions based on what's best for you, not what will please others. You will live your life, not the life others expect you to live. And you know what's most beautiful? At the end of this new chapter, you'll look back and be grateful for everything you've been through. You'll see how every pain had a purpose, how every tear watered the soil for something new to bloom, how every break was necessary for your rebuilding. Trust me, my child. I am the best author there is. I never write stories without happy endings for my children. Your story will have a beautiful ending, but first, you need to live the chapters that are coming. My son, now I want to talk about something that will make your heart race with hope. The love I am preparing for you. A love so beautiful, so pure, so true, that it will make you understand why all your other relationships didn't work out. This love that's coming won't be like the previous ones. It won't be that desperate passion that leaves you anxious. It won't be that feeling that makes you lose your identity. It will be a mature, healthy love that makes you the best version of yourself. The person I chose for you will love you in a way you've never been loved before. They will see your beauty when you can't. They will believe in you when you doubt yourself. They will support you when you are weak and celebrate you when you are strong. This love will be based on truth, not illusions. You will truly get to know each other with flaws, imperfections, difficult histories, And even so, you will choose to love each other every day. It won't be blind love, it will be conscious love. You won't need to pretend to be perfect to keep this love. You won't need to hide your vulnerabilities. You won't need to be afraid of being rejected for being who you truly are. This love will accept you completely. Do you know how you'll know it's the right love? You'll feel peace. A deep peace that comes from knowing you're safe, that you're valued, that you're loved unconditionally. You'll be able to let your guard down and simply be yourself. This love will give you freedom, not imprisonment. Freedom to grow, to dream, to be who you were created to be. The right person won't try to control you or change you. They will love you today and inspire you to be better tomorrow. You will build something together that will be greater than you are apart. Not because you are incomplete alone, but because when two complete people come together, they create something extraordinary. You will be life partners, not desperate halves searching for completeness. This relationship will be your place of rest. After a difficult day, you'll want to be with this person. Not because you need them to feel good, but because being with them makes everything better. They will be your safe haven amidst life's storms. You will laugh together, cry together, dream together. You will face challenges hand in hand. You will celebrate victories side by side. You will build memories that will last forever. And you know what's most beautiful? This person will understand your journey. They will respect your scars. They won't try to erase your past, but will help you build a better future. They will see your wounds as proof of your strength, not as signs of weakness. She will be patient with your moments of insecurity. She will reassure you when the fear of betrayal tries to return. She will prove through consistent actions that you can trust her. She will understand that trust is built slowly and will be willing to invest the necessary time. This love will be reciprocal. You won't be the only one investing, the only one making an effort, the only one fighting for the relationship. You will both be equally committed to making it work. You will both choose to love even when it's not easy. You will have conflicts. Every healthy relationship does, but you will resolve your differences with respect, honest communication, and a genuine desire to understand each other. You will fight for the relationship, not against each other. This person will make you want to be better, not because you're not good enough, but because true love inspires growth. You'll want to be the best version of yourself for them, and they'll want the same for you. I know that sometimes you doubt whether you deserve this kind of love. You look at your wounds and think you're too damaged to be loved deeply. But that's a lie from the enemy. You not only deserve this love, but I have already set it aside, especially for you. This love will heal the last wounds that remain in your heart. It will restore your faith in humanity. It will show you that not all people are the same. It will prove to you that it was worth the wait. It was worth the healing. It was worth not giving up. When this love arrives, and it will, you will understand why I allowed you to go through everything you went through. You will see that every tear was an investment in this moment. You will be grateful for every relationship that didn't work out because they brought you to this one that will. Prepare your heart, my child. Cleanse the last vestiges of bitterness. Finish healing yourself. Learn to love yourself completely, because when you are ready, I will bring this love into your life, and it will be more beautiful than you can imagine. My son, I see that betrayal has not only broken your ability to trust, it has also broken your ability to dream. You have stopped believing that good things can happen in your life. You have stopped making plans for the future. You have stopped hoping for better days. But I am here to restore that as well. Pain taught you to protect yourself by not dreaming too big. You thought, if I don't expect anything, I won't be disappointed. But that's not protection, my son. That's prison. You locked yourself in a cell of low expectations to avoid further hurt. I didn't create you to live in fear of dreaming. I didn't create you to settle for crumbs when I have banquets prepared for you. I didn't create you to accept the bare minimum when I want to give you abundance. The time has come for you to dream again. Do you remember when you were younger, when you believed that anything was possible? When you made grand plans for the future, when you dreamed of beautiful relationships, a fulfilling life, and incredible achievements? I want you to be that person again. Betrayal tried to convince you that you don't deserve good things, that you should lower your expectations, that you should settle for whatever comes your way. But that's a lie. You deserve the best that life has to offer. I am restoring your ability to believe in happy endings. I'm healing your ability to visualize a bright future. I'm giving back your courage to wait for miracles, because I am the God of miracles, and your life is full of them. Start dreaming again, my son. Dream of healthy relationships, dream of true love, dream of a beautiful family, dream of professional achievements, dream of incredible adventures, dream big, because I am a great God. Your dreams are not just fantasies, they are prophecies of what I want to do in your life. When you dream of good things, you are aligning yourself with my plans for you. You are opening your heart to receive the blessings I have prepared. I know you're afraid to dream and be disappointed again. I understand that hesitation, but let me tell you a secret. When you dream of me, when you align your dreams with my will, they always come true. Maybe not exactly as you imagined, but always in a better way. Stop settling for just surviving. You were created to thrive. Stop accepting good enough. You were meant for abundance. Stop expecting the worst. You were called to live your best life. I will give you dreams you never knew you could have. I will place desires in your heart that will surprise you. I will show you possibilities you never considered. Your imagination will be too small to contain the plans I have for you. You will dream of places you will visit, people you will meet, experiences you will live. You will dream of the impact you will have on the lives of others. You will dream of the legacy you will leave behind. Your dreams will be bigger than your wounds. And you know what's even more beautiful? When you start dreaming again, you'll attract people who also dream. You'll connect with people who believe in possibilities, who work towards their goals, who aren't content with mediocrity. The person I am preparing for you is also a dreamer. She also believes that life can be extraordinary. You will dream together, plan together, build together. You will be partners not only in love, but also in dreams. You will inspire each other to achieve things you never thought possible. You will support each other through tough times. You will celebrate victories together. You will prove that when two dreamers come together, there is no limit to what they can achieve. But first, you need to believe again. You need to dust off your old dreams and breathe new life into them. You need to allow me to plant new dreams in your heart. You need to have the courage to wait for great things. Start small if you have to. Dream of a good day. Dream of a special encounter. Dream of a new opportunity. And as your faith grows, your dreams will grow too. I will give you the courage to dream even bigger. Don't let the fear of the past steal the hope for your future. Don't let a disappointment stop you from believing in 1,000 possibilities. Don't let someone who hurt you determine the size of your dreams. You are my child, and my children were created to dream big. You have my DNA, and I am the God of the impossible. No dream is too big when you are aligned with me. No goal is unattainable when you walk in my will. So rise up, my son. Shake off the dust of disillusionment. Open the windows of your soul to hope. Allow me to fill your heart with new and beautiful dreams. Your best life is yet to come, and it will be more incredible than you can imagine. My beloved child, now I want you to feel the weight of my words entering your spirit. Your season of pain has ended. Your season of restoration has begun at this very moment. This is not the end. This is the beginning of your new story. I declare over your life, the tears have dried, the bitterness has been removed, the wounds have been healed, trust has been restored, dreams have been rekindled, You are no longer the broken person you were when you began to listen to me. You are a new creature, renewed by my love. I declare that healthy relationships are coming into your life, people who will value you, respect you, and truly love you. The love you've always dreamed of is on its way. Not a perfect love, because perfection doesn't exist, but a real, mature, committed love. I declare that your capacity for trust has been restored. Not a naive trust as before, but a wise trust, protected by experience, guided by my wisdom. You will know whom to trust and when to trust. I declare that you will never again accept crumbs of love. You know your worth now. You know you deserve to be loved completely, deeply respected, genuinely valued. You will no longer settle for less than you deserve. I declare that your story of pain has become your greatest strength. Your experience will help others. Your healing will be a testament to my power. Your victory will inspire others not to give up. You have become an instrument of healing in my hands. I declare that you are free, free from the bitterness that bound you to the past, free from the fear that prevented you from dreaming, free from the low self-esteem that made you accept anything. You are free to be who I created you to be. I declare that days of joy are coming, days when you will wake up happy, days when you will smile for no specific reason, days when you will feel grateful to be alive. The joy that was stolen from you is being returned twofold. I declare that you will love again, you will trust again, you will dream again, you will be happy again. But this time, it will be different, because you have my wisdom, my protection, my guidance. You will not repeat the same mistakes. I declare that the person who betrayed you lost the best thing they ever had in their life. They will realize this one day, but it will be too late. You will have already moved on. You will already be living your best life. You will already be loved as you deserve. I declare that one day you will look back and be grateful for everything you've been through. You will see how every pain had a purpose, how every tear watered the soil for something new to flourish, how every break was necessary for your complete reconstruction. Now I want you to do something for me. I want you to stand up, literally stand up, and declare aloud, I'm a child of God, I'm loved, I'm valued, I'm strong, I'm healed, I'm restored. My best story is beginning now. Say this with conviction, my son. Let these words sink into your spirit. Let them replace all the lies you've believed about yourself. Let them become your new identity. From this day forward, every time the pain of the past tries to return, you will remember my words. You will remember my promises. You will remember who you truly are. You will no longer give space to thoughts that diminish you. From today onward, you will walk with your head held high. You will speak with authority. You will make decisions based on your worth, not your fear. You will live as one who knows that you are loved by the Creator of the universe. From today onward, you will attract people who recognize your light. You will repel people who try to diminish you. You will be a magnet for healthy relationships and a barrier to toxic relationships. I will be with you every step of the way on this journey. When you doubt, I will remind you of my promises. When you fear, I will give you courage. When you stumble, I will lift you up. You will never walk alone again. At this very moment, as you listen to these words, I am sealing your healing, confirming your restoration, activating your new season. Your season of weeping is over. Your season of joy has begun. Go in peace, my beloved son. Go knowing that you are healed. Go knowing that you are strong. Go knowing that your best days are coming. Go knowing that I love you with a love that will never betray you, never abandon you, never disappoint you. If this message touched your heart, if you felt my presence healing your wounds, share this message with someone who also needs healing. Leave an amen in the comments so I know you received your restoration. And subscribe to this channel because I have much more to share with you. I am the Lord, and I have spoken. So be it. Amen.